the Christian church remembers and gives thanks to God for the missionary to the Germans and martyr, St. Boniface of Mainz. Boniface was born in England around 675 AD. His family was wealthy and prosperous, and yet, against his father's wishes, Boniface became a monk and then at the age of 30, a priest. In the year 717 AD, the Pope appointed Boniface as the Bishop of Germania, where the Christian church did not yet exist. Boniface arrived in Germania to find that the pagan German people worshipped trees. He knew that this idolatry needed to be uprooted, literally. And so Boniface cut down a large oak tree to show the people that there was no God there. Boniface used the wood from that tree to build a chapel, which he dedicated to St. Peter, and there the first Christian church in Germany came to exist. Boniface would plant monasteries and churches throughout the German-speaking lands, promoting education as the means by which the German church would grow. In 754 AD, Boniface returned to meet with a group of those that he had baptized near the city of Docum, when instead of meeting these catechumens, he instead fell among a band of robbers and murderers. His followers took up arms to defend him and to fight off these enemies, but Boniface, in a very Christ-like manner, ordered them to lay down their weapons, quoting St. Paul, who said, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." Boniface and his companions would die that day at the sword of their enemies, martyred for their Christian faith. Boniface did not hold a sword against his enemies, but rather he held in his hands a simple book. And in that book bears the marks of the swords that killed Boniface and his friends. And that book is still preserved in the city of Hesse, where the remains of Boniface were laid to rest. And so today, June 5th, the Christian church thanks God for St. Boniface, who brought the gospel of Jesus Christ to the German-speaking people and willingly laid down his life for the sake of Christ.